when you go in for a workout like this? Do you try to die?
I try to push to the absolute limit. If you're going to work in your comfort zone, why is your body going to adapt and change? It has no stress. Muscle growth is an adaptation to a stress. So if you're used to this level of stress, your body's not going to change. And you see it a lot in the gyms. Guys come to start training, their body's not used to anything, right? So anything is going to be a stress. Pretty soon the body starts to adapt. And you see people, they will grow and they'll progress for maybe a year, 18 months. And after that, they don't really get anywhere because now your body's got used to that. Now you've got to, every time you've got to push on. You have to lift super heavy weight to build muscles. Well, it's true to a degree, but heavy is a relative term. Heavy for one person might not be heavy to the other person. And also heavy lifting for 2, 3, 4 repetitions. That's okay for building power, for building strength, but it's not effective for building muscle. So you need to use heavy weights. They need to be progressive, but within the boundaries of doing the exercises properly, controlling the weight, controlling the negative, moving for a full range of motion, certain amount of repetitions or time that you're under tension. So rep range 8 to 10. So if you can get 10 and you're not failed.
So you always did the 5 to 8?
Always, anywhere between 6 and 10. If I could get 8 or 9 on my own, then I go up a little bit the next week. I think I trained with lower reps than most people. On upper body, most of the time I was going 6 to 8. If I got to 10, then it was time for me to go up. You can't train with super intensity and focus for very long. Mike Mensa, who was, one of the predecessors to me with this kind of training, used to say, well, if I say to you to go outside and sprint, how long are you going to sprint for? Before it turns into a semi-jog. You can't sprint for very long. You can't go all out for very long. Same thing with the weights. You can't give all out effort for very long. So probably 40, 45 minutes was the average for my workout 4 times a week. Everybody knows Dorian Yates training is about the 1 set to failure, but we've got to warm up, so we've got to do 2 or 3 sets to warm up, and if we don't get to failure on this set and it's too light, we do another one. So the point is to get to failure safely, and once you've gone to failure, to move on. So however many sets it takes, that's how many it takes. So it's not, you must only do 1 set. We're doing totally 4 or 5 sets because we're warming up. So nobody should go in the gym and obviously try to do 1 set. I think most people know that, but anyway, I'm saying it in case people get confused. If you're going in and training hard, really, you can't come in the next day unless you're taking stuff to recover. But my policy with all this is, yes, I'm using the stuff as well, but why not have also the most effective training? If you're not taking stuff, you can't. So you need to train hard and then rest a lot. 3 or 4 times a week maximum if you're natural. And if you're not growing, just do a little experiment. So take a week off for your body to rest. Come back next week and train half of what you used to do. Just train more focus, more concentrate, more hard, and don't be tempted to do more. And go home and see what happens over the next couple of weeks. I think you're probably going to be surprised. You're probably going to start growing.